Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is just going to be a short little yarn haul video because I wasn't sure if the watchers of all of my other normal yarn videos would want to just watch me pretty much talk about the nice squishy new yarn that I got or not. So this is going to be pretty short, but I just wanted to show off my first ever purchase from Ice Yarns. They're a company that's based in Turkey, and there are a lot of yarns that you can find through them that are nearly identical, if not identical minus branding, to some popular brands stateside. So I'm gonna get right into it and show you all of the fun squishies that I got. This was my last big yarn purchase for 2016, and I've kind of put myself on a yarn ban for a few months because honestly the sheer quantity of stuff that I have right now is appalling, and so I'm kicking out things as fast as my little fingers can work to create. So here we go. The first one, I actually have already taken one out of it. Sorry if the crinkles are kind of loud. I'm going to try to minimize that as much as possible. But the way that Ice Yarn sells things is they sell them in packaging like you'd get if you were working at a retail store. They sell them in the lots. You don't buy things in single ball skeins, hanks. It's a whole bag of the same thing. So this first one is a wool acrylic blend. It is actually, here I've got one with the label that I took off. I actually wound one into a cake. It's called Harmony Wool. It's a worsted weight 4 or medium thickness yarn. It's a 100-gram ball, and it's actually 60% wool, 40% acrylic. It doesn't have a dye lot or anything on it. But it has all the contact information. There's 4 of them here. I want to say that this package of 4 cost $6 or $7 for 4, so it's a pretty good deal. And here's one that I already wound into a cake because I need to have a center pull when I'm making anything, because if the ball of yarn is bouncing around or I have to keep yanking on the yarn to get it to do what I want it to do, it takes all the relaxation out of the process. So there's the first one. This is actually kind of a small yarn haul compared to some people's. I know that some people will spend like hundreds of dollars and be like, bam, yarn explosion. I was trying to be conservative, and between shipping and the actual products, the products themselves were super cheap. Everything that I got was in the clearance or closeout section. Some of them are yarns that I guess they're not going to be carrying anymore at all, but I think altogether I spent $80, and I think that honestly the shipping was $30 and some change, but it got here in 3 days UPS from Turkey during holiday season, so it's really nothing to complain about. Here's the next one, which I'm super fond of because, as you know, I love red and white and black together. There we go. As you can see, it's red, and it has these sections that have this white and black that almost looks like twine bound together. This is a pack of 8, I think 50-gram balls, and I can't... yeah, none of them have it where I can see it without taking it out of the bag, which I don't want to do yet. But I want to say that this was called Mito wool, and I know that it's a wool acrylic blend. I can't remember the percentage, but I've really been getting into wool acrylic blends because I don't like working with 100% wool. It's kind of scratchy because I don't have the money to shell out for superwash wool with how much I use crocheting. This is the only, I think that this is the only 100% acrylic yarn that I got out of the whole bunch. This is another 4-pack of 100-gram balls. As you can see, there's fuchsia, orange, yellow, and purple, all wound with black, so it's got that marled look to it. This is called Olivia, it says. Yeah, and this is 100% acrylic. There's 4 of these. Pretty good deal. The next one is another almost calico cat colored wool acrylic blend. This is called Prima Donna, and it's 50% wool, 50% acrylic, but this is a 2 or fine weight yarn, so this would be ideal for socks and things of that nature. There's the focus. But there's like a burnt copper, there's browns, there's tans in there. I'm really getting into these animal colors. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, aside from the fact that I love cats. I love every kind of cat. So there's that one. There are 3 left. This was one of the really cheap closeout ones. This came out to, there are 8 balls here that are 50-gram balls, and it was $0.25 a piece for each ball. And it is a wool acrylic blend. It is called Alpaca Flamme Copper Black. And it's in orange, burnt orange, and black mix. And it's a thick, thin yarn, so it's like a roving style yarn, which gives you a lot more texture and dimension with pieces that you're making. This one, this is called Magic Wool Super Bulky, and it says this is a 6, so it's actually a super bulky weight yarn. It's 20 wool, 80 acrylic, and there's black, grays, and whites, and these are all 100-gram balls. And this one I got because I'm starting to run low on the gray black marl that I usually use for my kitty ear hats, the only item I sell that's knitted in my store. And I wanted to try a different kind of yarn. I know that some people will really get stuck in this rut of only using a certain brand, and I'm fairly new to yarn craft in general, so I try to experiment and find different things, because you never know, you might come across something that you really like that'll replace a favorite brand, so why not give it a try, especially with how cheap these were. There's 8 50-gram balls here, and this is called California Wool Black Gray Shades, and I can't see the bands on it anywhere to give you the exact percentage mix of wool and acrylic, but I do know that it's a wool acrylic mix. But there are a lot of tonal changes to it. Some of it's almost a white gray, and it goes into nearly completely black. You can see it even better from the back there. There's a lot of different colors going on. So overall, I would say that my experience with ice yarns was absolutely fantastic. I would definitely order from them again, especially with how often they have huge clearance sales. All you really have to do is watch for a holiday, and you're gonna find something on sale, and you never know. I mean, some people probably think that some of that yarn is absolutely hideous, especially the red, white, and black, but I'm a big fan of it. I'm sure I can make something that, if it's something that nobody will buy, I'll just make something for me. So that's it for this yarn haul video, and I'll probably have this up soon. I'm hoping to get another of my creepy reading videos edited. I actually have quite a few more with the audio recorded. It's just a matter of editing the audio. So if you'd like to see more eventual yarn hauls when I'm off my yarn ban, I haven't quite decided how long it's going to last. I'm going to try to wait until my birthday, which is February 18th. So about 2 months with buying no yarn. None. Gonna do it. I guess you could say that's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to use up as much yarn as I possibly can in the next 2 months. I think I can make it work. We'll make it work. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Feel free to comment if there's something, if you have questions, if you just want to say, hey, that yarn looks amazing, I want to squish it. Feel free. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates like this and other randomness, because that's what I do. Thanks for watching. Bye.